Hello, everyone, and welcome to Midgardy RPG. My name is Hikaru, and I am the DM of this. Today, we're playing Tales from the Yawning Portal. We unfortunately had to end White Plume Mountain one battle short of finishing, so that's where we're starting today. And we have these players with me.
Hello, I'm Garmbreak1, and I'll be playing Usis Miab, a pyroclastic kobold fire lacer. I do fancy things with my hands and then whip fire at people's faces. I'm gonna be a dragon someday. Zio?
Hi, I'm Zio. I play Deirdre Alistair. She is a changeling, some kind of not really a warlock, but we don't really know what she is. It's weird, and Deirdre just kind of rolls with suddenly having new abilities as things go on. Pi?
Hey, I'm Pi. I'm going to be playing Skeg, the half orc uh, drunken master monk, and this this will be fine. And I'm going to be rich.
Well, I am Sam, and I am playing Gelvik, who just zapped in and was given Whelm, and that has been his entire life. He's been looking for Whelm. So he is extremely happy, except he has one second level spell slot left. So I think our butts are about to be handed to us. And back to Karu.
All right. Well, this is going to be interesting. Before we begin, I'd like to say thank you to our sponsor, Roll20.net. Roll20 is a great virtual tabletop simulator that lets you play games with your friends, like what we're doing right now, and like that's what you see on the screen. Um, it's got a host of features that work not just for D&D, but pretty much any tabletop RPG you want to play. Um, Automated character sheets, including for D&D at least, and a couple of other games. Charactermancer, which lets you basically tutorial mode create characters, and you don't have to type out all the information for your features and everything. It just gets added to your sheet. Um, and yeah, I think one thing I noticed they've finally added bundles. So if you're new and want to start out playing D&D on Roll20, you can get the monster manual, the DMG, and no, not the DMG. Anyways, you can get 3 of the books I think in one pack, and that just unlocks all of that for the compendium and for making characters. So yeah, thanks Roll20 for the sponsorship. Anyways, Yawning Portal, White Plume Mountain. You guys have recovered all 3 weapons, have successfully not died to anything in this dungeon, which is supposed to be really, really hard, and obviously you should all be dead by now. Um, Now, you guys had been given a poem when you first started this. And I am not stalling to figure out where the freaking poem is.
It's in White Plume Mountain under players' handouts and called Mysterious Note, I think.
Excellent. So the last part of it goes, um, that garnered, think not that you're done, for now you'll find that you are caught. I care not, former owners brave, what heroes you seek to hire. Though mighty, I'll make each one my slave, or send him to the fire. Which is what's happening right now, as 2 Efreeti have shown up in front of you after you heard um, the voice of your assuming Caraptus saying, I had a good time watching you guys. Now let Nix and Nox escort you to the indoctrination chamber. I'll be most disappointed if you cause me any trouble and Nix and Nox have to eliminate you. Don't worry, you'll like it here. Apparently you guys don't like it here. So I guess it's initiative time.
She says, like, maybe we were just going to give in.
It's an option.
I think our characters are tired. Oh my god.
I'm gonna be so
Wow.
useless in this fight.
Oh, look.
Why?
They're free. I do fire.
Oh no!
You don't do
I thought you
fire.
did bludgeoning.
Yeah, you do bludgeoning.
yeah, you do
I mean,
bludgeoning.
my basic attack does bludgeoning. All of my other shit does fire.
Welcome to the pain of having only one type of elemental attack and the one that is most common to be resistant or immune.
Yeah. Oh, hold on. Let me just use burn metal. Oh, wait. Oh, wait.
Hold on, let me check because I think the API.
Well, maybe
yes.
if you burn metal well enough, it just melts into a puddle of goo
God,
and
I
like
wish.
deforms the metal.
I wish I could do that to their swords.
You need to get the feat that you ignore resistance to fire.
Yeah,
That
that's
would
what
be
happens
good.
when you become a dragon.
Yeah, that's how it works. No, I got an ASI instead.
Oh.
All right, so this is an unusual turn of events. Usually the cleric goes last. Gelvik, you're up.
Okay, well, Gelvik has Whelp in his hands.
Mhm.
Actually, Whelm, but he likes to call him Whelp. And Whelp has this property that allows Gelvik to strike the ground and cause a shock wave from the point of impact. And each creature of my choice within 60 feet of the point that I hit the ground has to make a DC 15 Constitution saving throw. And if they fail, they become stunned for 1 minute. So I am going to do that and try to stun the
This is
Efreet.
gonna go very quickly.
What you just heard was Karu thinking very, very quickly how to save some Efreeti ass.
Can't they just like jump?
So that says I'm using an action to do it. So I
Mhm.
think that's going to be my action. I'm going to
Okay.
say, "Come on, whelp. Let's make this happen." And I just slam the head of the hammer down into the ground as hard as I can.
Fascinating. What's the save DC?
I think it's 15. Let me see. 15. DC
That
15
high?
Constitution save.
Okay.
Yeah. Looks like one of them's in trouble.
Poor
Yeah.
Karu.
Oh yeah, that's not even whispered, so I can't like
Yeah.
not what the fuck just okay, I have to reset my
Yeah.
browser. Something fucked up my I can't click on anything right now.
Oh, that's lovely.
No idea what that's like.
Yeah. That's like my computer's constant state of being. What? You want to do something? Let me think about that.
It somehow desynced the actual contents of the map part with my clicking.
Nice.
So,
That's some next level shit.
yep. All right. So, Nyx is what did you say? Stunned?
Stunned for 1 minute.
Okay.
But it says I think he gets to make a save at the yeah,
At
he
the end of
gets
his turn.
to repeat the save at the end of each of his turns.
Excellent. All right. Nox looks upset that his companion there is suddenly just staring dazedly forward. Really doesn't like what's going on.
Gelvik waves. Hi.
He's gonna cast Wall of Fire.
Oh.
Really?
Let me just find some Wall of Fire tokens. I have.
I'm
lots.
assuming this is everyone.
I don't think so. So the way Wall of Fire works, if I'm not mistaken, thank you for not showing me the text. Create a wall of fire on a solid surface 20 feet high. So I think what he's going to do is set it on the, like, it doesn't say, yeah, it says a solid surface. He's going to put it on the, not on the ceiling, on the sides because
The ground's water.
the ground is water. Um, and it's 20 feet tall, so it'll cross the whole thing. Is it just one wall? You can't separate it, right? So he's going to make it a ring. How does the ring work? 20
So
feet
it's
in
totally
diameter,
going to be all
20
of
feet
us, isn't
high,
it?
1 foot thick.
Yeah, it's going to be all of us.
It's gonna be all of us.
How deep is the water here?
1 foot, I think it was.
Okay.
All right. Do I have anything that's gonna save my ass?
So, dexterity checks.
Dexterity saves or dexterity checks?
Saves.
Praise be. 12.
15. Oh my god.
11?
Ugh,
Guys.
God.
So everyone but Daedry takes 17 fire damage. The rest of you, by which I mean Daedry, takes half of that, which is 9? 8?
8 or 9.
8.
8. I'm good at math.
Oh. I also take 8.
Nice.
I have
Yes.
evasion. Thank God.
The colors of the circles are different and it's scaring me.
The
Now
colors
I've
of
got dark red, green, and lighter red for your, like, the circles that appear when you click a token.
Yeah. There's, instead of green,
Oh.
blue, and red, there's desaturated red, pale green, and saturated red.
Oh fuck, guys, I've gone
Oh.
colorblind.
Yeah, whatever. I'll fix it.
My blue receptors. No.
That was an action, so
Damn
he
you,
didn't do
Nox.
anything. But he's gonna go over here.
Where'd you go?
Next.
Oh.
Down the corridor.
Okay.
Yeah. The wall is maintained, so I'm just gonna shove it in the back so we can see you guys. And you're complaining about the bars.
I'm not complaining, I'm just noting.
It's weird.
I
I
don't
should
like
be
change,
changing how those
Karu.
things work, but
Okay,
there,
boomer.
now it's yellow.
I'm the youngest person
What
in
the
this room.
fuck? Haru, what the fuck? Why?
Okay.
Oh,
Okay, so
Lord.
apparently one of you uses a different bar.
Which one is it?
It's me.
Going
I think it's because Usis is the oldest of these tokens.
Yeah. I mean, to be fair, I should be changing it because if we want to use the concentration one, we need to use the first bar. But I don't know if concentration is even loaded onto this game. So, anyways, Nyx can't do shit all, I believe.
That's correct.
Besides, try to save
Save?
again.
Right.
Praise be, he is.
Ah, crap.
But that's his turn. Skeg.
Yeah.
I don't like this wall of fire. All
It's
right.
true.
You know, for a dumb moment, my noob ass playing a monk for the first time goes, "Do I have enough movement to get up to the enemy?"
If you're playing a monk, the answer is always yes.
I'm playing a pure monk at level 9. I have a movement speed of 45. So
The
I
answer
assume
is yes.
that
Probably.
somehow I get up to the enemy's face.
He has just recovered from Whelp. And now has a monk in his face. Well, more like belly button.
Well, thanks. I hate it.
Skeg. If you
Hang
can
on.
keep moving and give me advantage for my attack, that'd be awesome.
Do I have enough for that? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Totally do. That's only 40 feet of movement. All right, and I have extra attack, so we're just going to bash this guy a couple times with a sword, hopefully. At least, maybe one.
Yep, 18 hits.
Okay. Then, when you hit another creature with the melee attack, I'd like to use Stunning Strike.
Mm-hmm.
Oh,
You
ouch.
little shit.
Wow.
Now you rolled a
it said, "Fuck
19.
you."
Yeah. Like
He's like, I've already been stunned once.
Yeah.
This isn't happening again.
I was
it's not
stunned
been
for a
funny.
round. I'm not happy with that.
All right, and then as a bonus action, dun dun dun. I mean, I could do that, but I think we're just gonna make one unarmed strike. Hopefully. Does a 24 hit?
Yes.
A 24 unlocks his profile picture. I see.
That's so we can look for a belly button.
Yep.
Yes.
Are you? You fucking kidding
Garm
me?
was asking.
It's important.
Are Efreeti born or did they just appear?
That's what I was asking.
I'm done.
In more ways than one.
And I'm Moosies. I'm gonna move up here, which takes almost all of my movement. But does get me out of the fire, which is the good news.
Mm-hmm.
There's no bad news to follow that up unless I miss all of these attacks. I don't have to reckless because I have pack tactics. So
Tactics.
yes. Enjoy 3 elemental strikes. 20, 26, 22.
All 3 strikes.
Alright.
Hit.
all 3 strikes are strikes. We did it. For a 20 of total 6 damage.
Bludgeoning like a dragon.
Bludgeoning like a dragon.
So I've decided what that bludgeoning is like a dragon. You know when a dragon gets really annoyed with you and flicks you with its finger knuckle?
Oh,
That's
yeah.
the bludgeoning damage.
Oh,
Absolutely.
amazing. Okay, I'm gonna move forward and then pray that this works. How's this motherfucker looking, by the way?
Oh, he's fine.
Okay, cool.
These guys can take a beating.
17 to hit?
Misses.
Are you fucking serious?
You have advantage.
Oh yeah, I have advantage. I thought I clicked advantage.
You thought incorrectly.
18.
18 hits.
Holy shit, thank the gods.
Guys.
Hey guys, 18 is its AC.
I was gonna say, I wonder what his AC is.
Ignore the thunder, but 32 damage.
32 damage. Jeez. Louise. Okay.
These guys can take a beating.
Yeah, he's fine. He's still not bloodied.
Oh fuck. And then I'm just gonna move here.
Hey, come back.
Squish
No,
around
I'm
the
still giving you advantage.
Yeah. She just let. Okay. Yeah.
Okay.
I have a reason, and that reason is the other guy's big and can't get to where I am as easily now.
It just occurs to me they can both hit me on this square. I regret.
I mean, I just booked it for a lot of damage, so maybe it won't go for you.
It's true. All right. We're back to Gelvik.
Gelvik is going to move up here. And then he is going to throw Whelp. He's going to throw Whelp. 28.
Yeah, nat 20 will do it.
That's a nat 20. So how are we doing crits?
They're programmed in. They
Okay.
just double the dice.
Yeah.
That's a lot of math.
Yeah.
That's way too much math.
Did you know that our sponsor, Roll20, has an inbuilt calculator if you surround it by double brackets? Double square brackets, even.
Awesome.
Really? That's how you do it? Because
Yeah.
I've always
Wait,
been
what?
doing /roll and then typing in the mathematical equation.
Okay, left square twice, like 1 + 2, right square twice. Enter.
No shit.
Uh-huh.
Huh.
I was being
serves-
sarcastic for the shameless plug, but you didn't know that?
No, I would have
Holy
done.
shit!
I would have done /roll 1 + 2.
So while my party is embracing the new math, Gelvik is wondering if he made a new belly button for the Efreeti.
Possible. I think more like you only. I think you smashed his kneecap.
Okay.
You're a short creature. This guy's like huge. Yeah, that bloodied him.
Okay, good. I'm happy with that. Then I will be done with my turn. Good job, whelp. That's the way to do it.
Okay, all of their other spells suck. So, uh,
Don't you love when you have a creature that's like that? You're like, oh, these are awesome. Oh, wait.
the only good spell you have is Wall of Fire. Okay then. He's just gonna hurl some flame at Skeg then, or miss
I was gonna
at
say,
twice.
no.
Can I just say that damage is terrifying?
It's fine.
Yes, it is.
It's just 5d6 fire damage. What's wrong with
Just.
that?
That's
What's
one
wrong
less
with that
than a
is-
fireball. I'm pointing out.
What's wrong with that is it was going for my face.
Nyx doesn't like you, Daedry. Doesn't like Gelvik either, but you know, you're right in his face and have advantage, so he's gonna take care of you first.
Okay.
That
misses.
good. Arm.
Um,
Sorry.
I'm going to use shield with my ring because no.
It's just 19. Okay. So he goes to hit you the second time and your shield goes up and he just snarls in frustration at you.
Deirdre just waves.
And that's all he can really do unless he for some reason wanted to detect magic, because that's such a useful skill for enemy to have.
Yes.
Skeg!
They have detect magic, but
Well, they really need to know if Usi's fate dice are magical.
Mhm.
I mean, it could also be who is the most magical here. That could be, you know.
Who has the
Big
most
threat.
magical items? Because I'm
Exactly.
sure
that's
genies
the
love.
mage.
Yeah, that's the mage.
I mean, in this case, it might be.
Who?
There is no mage.
I
There's a
was going to
cleric.
say who.
Anyway. All right, I have advantage. Pew pew. 19 and a 23.
Both hit.
Man, those other rolls were abysmal.
One was
For
a
a total of
crit fail.
18 damage.
Okay.
And then I'm gonna punch it in the back of the head.
I keep looking at their sheet and be like, do they like spout fire if they get hit? Do they have like a
I
reaction?
have
No.
Hellfire Rebuke.
Uh,
Rebuke.
all right, that hits as well.
5. It's one for each of my fingers.
You poked him in the eye 5 times.
Probably the butt. Let's be real.
Once with each finger.
I would like to be back in the wall of fire now.
Yes, you need to clean that hand.
And it was attacking Daedry, so
Its
We'll
ass
see.
is currently in your face.
It is. I need you to know that it's taking all of my willpower not to try combinations of dice modifiers that I think will break it while we're live.
you should try nesting queries.
See, what I figured out is I can cause it to re-roll below a certain value, and if I do that with fate dice that can't hit that value, I don't know what that does. I might
Please
find
don't
out later.
break the.
Not
Welcome
during
to
stream.
Welcome to Midgardia, where most of us are making butthole jokes and Garm is trying to break the game.
To be fair, most of the time that goes the other way.
It's true.
Yeah.
Can't believe I missed butthole jokes. All right, I'm gonna elemental strike you guy because it's what I do. I got tactics, so that's 26, 18, 25.
Wow.
All 3 hit.
Right.
I really should have brought out Box and Cox, apparently.
Sorry?
Never mind.
I'm sorry.
Technically, you still could.
Box of cocks?
No. This is you're fighting Nix and Nox.
Oh.
Yeah.
Yes,
Okay.
don't worry. I heard box of cocks too. So,
Okay.
I
Me
thought
too.
either really big roosters or something I don't want to think about.
Yeah, I was sitting here, I was like, is this a fucking Nintendesi stream now? No. Anyway,
I mean, now I just suddenly thought of rooster teeth.
that's fair. Also, shout out to Nintendesi. And that's my turn, I guess.
Okay, excellent. Daedry, this guy doesn't look as tough so more. So
Oh boy.
Are you okay, Karu?
I'm not.
404 DM not found. Please restart to continue.
22 to hit.
Okay, that hits. I'm so tempted to drop
17
the other
damage.
two Efreeti on top of you all.
Bitch, I dare you.
The module's like, if they've been having too easy of a time, just go ahead and drop more Efreeti on your party. It's okay. Just keep dropping Efreeti until they die. All right, he's still up.
Great, fantastic. Despite using melee for most of my things, I don't have 2 attacks. So, I'm done.
That's why you have thunder damage, right?
Yeah, it doesn't do a lot. I'd rather have 2 attacks.
Wait, why does your booming blade only do 1d8?
That's the extra damage to the guy. If they move, it's 2d8.
I
Extra.
thought both numbers went up at level 5.
They do. You actually get damage.
Oh, I get it. Okay. Correct. Okay, good. Gelvik, your turn. For a second, I was like, did I forget Nox? No, he just failed miserably to do anything.
I think I'm just going to throw Whelm at this guy again because he seems pretty haggard. Maybe I'll pull something else out with. Oh, of course. Then I miss miserably.
He hits it back at you with his long scimitar.
I say, hey, don't treat Whelp that way. But that is the end of my turn.
All right, Nox, let's see if...
Yes, I've been waiting for you to miss to make that joke. If you're going to call him Whelp, then you need to be able to say, Whelp, that didn't work when you miss.
Oh, I love horrible puns.
Nox continues to be completely useless in this battle, and we're just going to let the firewall drop because why bother? And this one's still going to go attack Daedry with his attacks. Misses one.
You know what? No, I'll 1 hits. I only have 1 shield left, and I'm kind of...
Okay. So 14 slashing and 8 fire damage as the flaming scimitar comes down on you.
Ouch!
All right, Skeg.
Pi, you're muted.
I was failing at using a bottle opener on a thing of pop. Don't want to talk about it. 20 and 22.
Both hit.
Sword beam pie. 17 piercing damage.
Still up.
Can you not? 23.
That hits.
7. I have more fingers now.
And with that, you punch him in the butt and he falls over.
Woohoo!
Hey, that was easy.
And then bursts into flames.
Hey, look, a Carter enemy.
No, it just body disintegrates into a flash of fire and a puff
Oh.
of smoke.
Oh, he went back to his home plane.
Yeah.
That
These
was
guys
his
are
belly
elementals.
button.
Wait, they're demons?
No, they're not demons. They're elementals.
Oh, they're devils. Same thing, right?
I hate you all. They are not the same thing.
No, these ones are infernals.
It's an elemental. It's different.
Right.
You guys suck.
So I activated the fly potion last session
Yep.
when we entered the room. Has it been an hour since then?
When you entered which room?
The room
The
to
last
the
room?
north with the water.
It has not been an hour.
Is there any room above this stupid dude's head?
You're gonna make me look this up, aren't you?
Yes.
No offense, but Pi is a monk.
Yeah,
you're
I
right.
mean, you could try just doing it anyways.
Acrobatics, motherfucker.
It's an acrobatics check against. I can't remember. All corridors in the dungeon are 10 feet in height, so yeah, it's about as like his head is his horns are brushing the ceiling.
I wanted to see if I had anything that made me walk on walls, but I think that's actually something else. So you know what? I'll at least be up in its face.
Okay. But yeah, you could try sliding under his legs. Like that's a
Yeah,
thing
but I
you
already
could
used
do.
action, bonus action. So
Okay. Uzis!
All right.
Nix has been defeated, and Nox has run away. The way is clear to escape the dungeon.
Great. Fuck this shit. Oh, I see one of my buddies is currently engaging upon Nox, or whichever one this is.
Nox.
Shout out to Nox Populi. Check them out at twitch.tv/III Austrius.
I was thinking the same thing, Garb. It's really
Oh, I've been
weird.
thinking that this entire damn time.
Yeah, like we'll have to let Nox know that he was an enemy in our most recent session.
Sam, for your benefit, we have a friend who, for a long time, only went by Nox Populi and has since merged a couple of his online persona.
I see.
He does internet cryptography shit on the internet.
And also Mario.
And
So
also
much
Kaizo.
Mario.
Yeah. Alright, so that first roll doesn't count because I can re-roll that with power strikes. That's 17, 23, 29. Also, yeah, I feel like Kaizo followed Illustrious. He's a great guy. Sorry.
Okay.
Shout out to Illustrious.
I actually just implemented an actual shoutout command. So, yeah.
I know, that's why I'm saying it.
Oh, I'm working on it.
Okay, good. Okay. I don't have advantage, but I'm still gonna attack this motherfucker. 25 to hit.
Yep. That hits.
11 damage. And now, if he tries to run after us, he's gonna take more damage.
What, you're just gonna run?
Yes.
What's
Listen,
stopping us?
listen, I am squishy. I am squishy and I am low on health. So yes. And I'm done.
Yovik!
Gelvik comes over to here, looks at Deirdre and says, should we just leave or should we stay and help the monk?
I mean, let's see if Skeg tries to run.
Okay, well, let me throw Whelp one more time.
Actually, can you push this guy? You see back there? You see that green stuff? That's acid. Can we push him back? Do you have anything that can push him?
I don't think so.
Worth a shot.
Yeah, I don't
That would
have
be funny.
Yeah, I don't have any. Yeah, no, I don't.
Also, Deirdre just didn't want to be the closest in melee. I'm going to point out if Skeg gets in trouble, she will still go and help. But she'd rather have advantage
Yeah,
than help.
that's looks like a hit with whelp
Yep.
being thrown. So 20 damage.
Alrighty. Battered but still strong, Nox looks at the lot of you, especially those of you trying to get away, and goes, "Not so fast."
You call this fast?
I mean, okay, yeah.
Are
that's
you
fair.
fucking serious?
Oh shit!
And blocks your way with a fire elemental.
Great.
It is a concentration.
It is indeed a concentration. Right, there's your initiative button. Okay. Excellent. Fire elemental goes next.
Oh, great.
Ah,
I mean, that was the only way it was going to have a turn.
What? Right, this thing can only do one thing. It can touch people. So it is gonna touch the weaker one. Why not? Daedry? Does the 21 hit you?
no, fuck this shit shield. That makes my AC 22.
Wow.
Nice.
Nope. It just punches your shield very frustratingly. And Skag, it's your turn.
I feel like with a 21 and then a 9, it punches the shield first and then just takes a finger and pokes it to see what it does.
It's like, goes to punch you, and then like shield comes up. It's like, what the fuck is this?
Tink, tink, tink.
I was thinking of that like cartoon sound. Boo it, boo it.
That's better.
Deirdre just leans a little closer to Gelvik and is like, I can't do that again. Help.
Oh my god. All right. Well, you all have fun with that.
Oh my
Holy
god.
Nice.
shit. Okay, well, your first attack hits.
Okay, the crit hits
Mm-hmm.
for 11,
Okay.
which is pitiful.
Oh my god.
Now you fail the
Nice.
con save.
I rolled
So-
a 1.
So, if your concentration is broken for Conjure Elemental, it doesn't disappear. You lose control of it, and it becomes hostile to everyone.
Oh.
Oh, fuck.
Oh, nice. So I don't
Which
delete
means
the fire
we
elemental.
all need to just run away and be between it and the thing that summoned it.
I will point out this Efreeti is a fire elemental of sorts, so that's not to say that while the elemental is not bound to him, it's not necessarily going to turn on him.
No, it says it becomes hostile towards you and your companions.
Oh, okay, never mind then.
I mean, to be fair, this motherfucker just pulled it out of its plane of existence into a place covered in
Into
water.
a foot of water.
Into a foot of
Yeah.
water. Yeah, fire elemental's probably steaming right now. Literally. Unfortunately, they cannot fly, so
I punch it.
yeah, that hits.
While you all are having great time with spa day, I'm grading belly buttons.
So that hits.
That does 5 bludgeoning damage.
Okay.
And yeah, this is fine.
Oopsies! A fire elemental is now raging in the corridor.
I'd like to attack the fire elemental.
Was that
Alright.
Usis or the fire elemental?
That was
Both.
Uzi's.
They were doing a duet.
Sorry, I guess his is probably a lot higher. Alright, I'm going to elemental strike at it. 26, 22, 23. Thank fuck
You
for
are
tactics.
so... Yeah.
Holy
Otherwise,
hell.
Shit.
listeners, that would have been a crit fail.
crits.
And a crit fail.
And I'm also going to drop a Piranha Burst on the last one for an extra 1d8, so that's 4, for a grand total of 30 damage.
Excellent.
It sounded like
Wait.
you said prawn burst before that, and I was like, what? You pulling shrimp out of the water and throwing it at the fire element?
It
I mean,
takes
it would cook them.
it takes Will not to say Piranha Burst every time, but I think it's actually Prana or something.
Garm, I have a question.
What up,
What are you
Toast?
attacking?
Fire Elemental.
Oh, okay.
I said that right?
Mhm.
Yeah.
I
Just
don't like
double-checking.
the fact that Karu asked that because now it's like, would that have killed the?
No.
Okay.
All right, Daedry.
Question, Karu.
Wait, I have a question for Garm. Your elemental strikes, are those magical?
No.
I thought
Oh,
we discussed this before, and they were.
I can go double check.
Okay, well, it'll make a big difference in terms of how much damage the fire elemental took.
Almost like 15.
Yeah. All right, Daedry.
Karu, question: does elemental seem to be taking damage by being in the fire, in the water right now? Like, does it seem to be pained by it?
Yes.
Okay. Deirdre's gonna look at Gelvik and be like, "Can you control water? Because if so, splash this thing, please." Um,
I can't. I'm not sure why you would think I could control some water.
I don't know. I've seen clerics do that before, and then I'm gonna smack this thing with my glaive. Listen, Deirdre doesn't know much about magic, okay? She's not good with magic. And apparently not good with this situation.
11 misses.
No duh, Karu. That makes no sense at our level. I'm just gonna say, by level 8, you should be doing them as magic, but okay.
He probably needs a magic weapon or something. I don't know.
Yeah.
Gelvik!
I think I am going to let me check something real quick. I think I'm just going to hit
The fire elemental?
the fire elemental with whelp. I think that misses.
16, no, 16 hits.
Oh, it does. Okay. So yeah, 27. And then I'm gonna throw a healing word at Deirdre. Let me get back to there. At second level, I think, so that it's worthwhile.
9 healing. Nice.
Yep. 9.
Thank you.
Welcome. I can't throw water, but I can throw hit points a little tiny bit. And then I think I'm done because I can't do anything else.
All right. Let's see if Nox can do anything other than summon elementals that then lose concentration on them immediately. Hmm. Yeah, it is so tempting. Does this have a save? Oh, never mind. Righty. So he's just gonna whack away at the monk. That's a 26 and a 24. He's finally earning his keep. Pie. I'm assuming those both hit and you can't actually do
Sorry.
anything about it.
It's true.
Excellent. So let's
I also apparently can't remember to unmute.
it happens. Take 45
Ow.
slashing and fire.
You suck!
At least he's been missing up to now. All right, and fire elemental. Who did more damage? Actually, I think it was Gelvik. All right, Gelvik. Since the other one had this shield thingy protecting it, it's gonna go after you this turn. 14 and 13.
Nope and nope.
Excellent. It frustratingly looks at both of you and keeps hopping from foot to foot. Skeg,
Yes.
it's your turn.
Ow.
Nox grins.
Crypto bastard. 15 and 22.
22 hits.
10 piercing.
Okay.
By the way, how is this thing looking?
It's not bloodied yet.
Yeah.
I'll help, guys. 17.
17 actually hits because I apparently misread their AAC earlier.
Get wrecked. 4, 5 finger punch.
Okay.
I
Still
speak
not
common and orc.
You can always just set your, I was going to say weapons down, but I guess monks can't do that.
I am the weapon.
Just set yourself down and give up.
Also, if you think for 1 second that Gelvik's going to set Whelm down, forget it.
Yeah, and Deirdre with her glaive, do you really, Kari, we've been through this before.
All right, taking you down it is. Ulysses.
Alright, I'm gonna attack the fire elemental again for 19, 26, and 20.
All 3 hit.
Excellent. Also, guess who actually remembered to implement his fucking subclass features since last session? It wasn't me, I did him a second ago, but
I still think with the lacer that what level does monk attacks become magical?
I think 5 or 6.
30 damage. Also, yes, you're right, that's weird.
Yeah, I think it's because the book the lacer is from doesn't have much for magic to begin with.
Yeah, it's very much its own thing.
I'm just saying, at your level, since this is basically your main attack, having it not be magical at level 8 is kind of
Weird.
crippling.
Yeah.
I mean, it's either that or it has to be based off of a weapon that you can get a +1 to so that you can actually have a magical version. I don't know. Daedry!
30 damage anyway.
Yeah.
Yeah, Deirdre looks at everyone's like, does anyone here speak elemental, primordial, whatever?
Infernal.
Draconic?
All right. Okay.
Do it your damn self.
I like how Daedry's been spouting so many different options that she thinks up of, and everyone's like, nope, can't do that one either.
Listen, I'm going to just say this out of character because this was her plan and it doesn't work at all because no one can probably talk to this thing. This thing doesn't like the water. Deirdre pointing at the Efreeti and saying, he's the guy who summoned you into this watery hell. Have fun. Like, that was her plan, but no one can speak to this thing.
I will say, you guys can notice that Usi's elemental strikes don't seem to be doing as much damage to the elemental for some reason. I can't imagine why.
Just saying, Karu. Once this is done, you might want to rethink the lacer and their attacks. But Deirdre's going to be like, Usi, help Skag before he dies. We'll somehow deal with this.
Okay.
And then try again to actually hit this thing. 21.
Yeah.
16 damage. And my weapon is magical.
Yeah. All right. It's starting to look less put together.
Mm-hmm. There is literally nothing else I can do, and I hate it. Done.
Jovic.
Yeah, I'm a little stuck too, being out of my basic magic. So there you go. Warhammer Strike 24, 28.
All right. You leave this thing within an inch of its life. Nox, that's me.
Mhm.
Knock. Skeg. 17.
Ow.
Wait, does the 17 take you down?
Uh,
No, it does not. All right.
No, it does not. The second one definitely does, though.
Yeah. All right. So 2 more hits of the scimitar, and you all see Skeg go down.
Question: did the 12 and the 9 go through separately or together?
It's part of the same attack, so together.
Okay.
So he just brings you down.
Oh, fuck.
And then he's going to
Wait. No, I think I have some bullshit.
Okay. What bullshit do you have? Oh, you do.
I am
You're
a
a
half-orc
half-orc.
bullshit. I have relentless endurance.
Oh my
When
god,
I'm
I forgot
reduced
you're...
to 0 hit points but not killed outright, I can drop to 1 hit point instead.
Oh, I forgot you were a half-orc.
Gelvik looks over at Deirdre and says, "Wow, did you see that?"
I didn't know he could do that. This is the first, time I've been adventuring with this guy.
So you all see him just start to fall back, and then he just and he straightens up again. Oh,
So,
that's so fast.
instead of going from 5 down to 0, when I took 21 damage,
Amazing.
Also,
you
thank you.
absorbed.
Sorry.
the hit. Yes.
Thank you for the resub show.
21 months.
That's almost long enough to gestate a baby.
What kind of baby
all
are you
Twitch
talking about?
subscriptions are measured in babies.
Don't worry about it.
Oh, yeah, you the subscription unlocked one of the Christmas emotes.
Yeah, for a couple of us.
All right, so it's Nox's turn is over. It's the Fire Elemental's turn. Nox looks really fucking upset right now because he was ready to go after Osi's next. And then this bastard just doesn't go down. He's like, what the fuck? All right, fire elemental doesn't like Gelvik. Gelvik, why do you do this to it?
Ha! Try again. And again.
Hey, Skeg, you're up.
I am up. It's a miracle.
It's the half-orc miracle.
Hork, hork. I don't like this. Okay, nearly dying makes you miss.
Who knew?
I would run, but there's nowhere I can get to that either Usis isn't going to get punched in the adorable face,
Mm-hmm.
or they'll just get to me.
I
Because
mean,
I
to be
could
fair-
theoretically run out of their range, but look at Usi's little tiny face. It's the :3 face.
Usis does have more hit points than you do.
Usis has more hit points than all of us.
Yes.
Yeah, that doesn't say very much. What is the flippin'? Where'd my notepad go of all the shit monks can do? Why is it not a spreadsheet is the real question. Alright, Step of the Wind. Step of the Wind says I can spend a key point to take disengage or dash as a bonus action. And the useful part, my jump distance is doubled for the turn.
Mm-hmm.
So we're gonna disengage
Mm-hmm.
and go over. Hang on. Where? No, if I go there, if I go here, he'll have to at least run past Usis. Be brave,
Usis!
dragon!
Alright, who's up for some terrible ideas?
Always.
Alright, I would like to use
That's why we're here.
It's true. I would like to use a class feature that I've never used before called Push It. As a bonus action, I can regain 2 key points, up to my maximum number of key points. And when I use this, I have to make a DC 10 Constitution saving throw. If I fail, I gain a level of exhaustion. Given that I have failed that check.
Oh god.
So I gain 1 level of exhaustion. But I do have 2 key
boy.
points. Yup. It's not gonna be worth it. Absolutely
Wait,
not.
what's your maximum number of key points?
7.
Why don't you just regain up to 7?
I can only regain 2 at a time.
Right, you can do this as much as you want with the DC increasing every time you do it. You regain 2 key points, you can't go over your max. That's basically what the wording is saying.
Oh, that's just worded really poorly, I see.
Yeah. Anyway, thank you, Cena. I'm gonna elemental strike a motherfucker. 25.
Are you going after Nox?
Yeah. I wish I wasn't, but I am. Oh, okay, well that all
You
works
were
out.
saying?
Yeah.
Alright, well, 25 and 27 hit.
Alright, 25, so that's a 6, which I can re-roll because of power strikes. It's an 8. And then the crit, so that's 10 damage, and I am going to use my subclass feature, Fangs of the Snake Commander. I can spend 1 key point on my turn when I make a successful elemental strike. This is for the crit. The target must make a Constitution saving throw. On a failed save, they take the strike's damage again at the beginning of its next turn. I'm pretty sure that's a success.
Pretty sure.
Yeah, my spell save DC is 11 apparently. Alright, well that was a
This is
turn.
not a magic caster. Daedry!
I just want this thing to go away. That's not gonna hit. And that's all I can do. Deirdre's tired.
I just thought of something.
What?
Do attacks count as
What?
skill? Do attacks count as disadvantage on ability checks?
Technically, an attack roll is a check, but it is not a strength or dexterity check. It is a skill check, not an ability check.
We're good then.
I'm
Thank you,
guessing you were
Pi.
talking about the exhaustion point?
Yeah.
I think at second level exhaustion is when you have disadvantage on all
On
your
attacks.
attack rolls.
Okay.
Yep.
Perfect. Gelvik, you're up.
I was hoping that you would take out the fire elemental so I could turn my focus onto the stupid Nox.
I'm trying.
I know.
It's kind
You
of
still
only
could turn
half
your
here
attention.
now.
I mean,
It's
yeah.
only half here right now. Do you know how hard it is to hit something with a glaive that's only half here?
Yeah. All right. Well, I'm going to attack the elemental in front of me. So, boom,
That
15.
hits.
Okay. 12, 19, 25 damage.
Poof.
Thank you.
The way is clear.
And then I turn to Nox, and I point at it with Whelp, and I say, "Whelp says you're next." and then my turn's over.
Well,
Oh,
that
fearsome.
didn't go great.
Will pass no chill, does he not?
No.
Okay.
Hmm.
Sorry.
All right, tiny lizard being.
Dragon.
Does a 26 hit you?
Yeah.
What about a 28?
Also yes.
All right, take a bunch of damage. Do you have anything to protect you from fire or
Sure don't.
Cool. Take 36 fire and slashing.
Alright.
Hey, better you than Skag.
Gelvik yells, "Piglet!"
Who the hell is Piglet?
That's my nickname for little Usies.
Oh, okay. I thought that was your nickname, and I was like, why are you yelling your nickname when Usi gets hit?
All right, Skag.
Does Skag lose a turn by laughing?
You're too
Also, I know it's terrifying, but if you could give me advantage.
I know you're nearly dead, but
We're all gonna die if we don't take this guy out quickly.
Yeah.
oh boy. Oh boy. Okay. Good. Great. I can't even get past this stupid dude. His butt's taking up the whole corridor.
Yeah, you could go around the south side.
Yes, but oh, that's what you mean by give you advantage.
Karu, is the Efreet a giant technically?
I think he's technically an elemental. Yeah,
Okay.
he's not a giant. He's a genie.
Okay. Because Whelm does extra damage to giants if it's
Yeah,
thrown.
yeah. No, this guy's not a giant.
All right, I would like to make poor life decisions and come back into melee with my 1 health.
That's a free action.
Oh, it's always a free action to make poor life decisions. 21 and a 10
21 hits.
for 7 damage. Does a 17 hit it?
Yes.
Behold my fist. You know, that would have worked better if I clicked on it. For 9 damage.
Okay. Well, this guy's bloodied. He
Pen
was
might
bloodied
use that
already.
sword. Screw the pen, I have a fist.
I will also point out that unarmed strikes from monks can be any part of your body hitting him.
Mm-hmm.
Your body is a weapon.
Yes, but if I get used to using legs as an unarmed strike, then when I am drunk, I'm going to tip over more easily.
That's fair.
Garm, what the fuck?
She said any part of your body.
Garm, what the
God.
fuck?
Get comfortable.
I would like to use
Oopsies.
Elemental Strike. I get advantage because of pack tactics, and despite the fact that it's a ranged attack, it's still fine, whatever.
16 misses. The other 2 hit.
Alright. So that's 11 damage and 8, and I would like to use Fangs of the Snake Commander for my last friggin' key point on that 11 there. So can you give me a Constitution saving throw he'll inevitably pass?
Ugh.
So that's my
That was a
turn.
natural 20.
I know, Karu.
That was for the stream to hear, Garm.
Oh yeah.
Mhm.
Deirdre is going to go here. She has advantage. Please, for the love of the gods, please hit. Nope.
Oh,
Nope. Deirdre, you fucking suck. She's going to move here so Gilvik can get advantage. And
Right.
that's all I can do.
all
At
right.
least it wasn't a crit.
Gelvik does move over and slams into this bastard. And 24, 23 damage.
22 damage.
20, oh, sorry. Yes, you're right. Sorry.
All right. Well, Nox looks very upset right now because you've all surrounded him. If only Nyx had been the one to use Wall of Fire, he would still have Wall of Fire to throw around him. However, he does not. You guys took out his companion too fast. So, well, let's go for Skeg first. That was a waste of a 20.
That was unnecessary. I had 1 health point left.
I think he has a grudge against you.
Holy shit. That's terrifying.
So instead of... So thankfully, 5e does not have the whole you go into negatives because that was... I went from 1 health to what would have been negative 34 health.
Technically there is, but only on that like hit, and it has to do like your max HP to outright kill you.
Okay, well, it didn't go to
It
negative
didn't?
80.
Yeah, so you're fine. You're just down.
I'm just going to have one hell of a story,
Yep.
which I will make up most of.
And
Of
one
course.
hell of a scar probably from that.
Yeah. All right, and then he's gonna turn to No, Lucy's.
No, not Lucy's.
Piglet!
Ah!
Oh.
28.
Yes.
12 slashing and 5 fire for a total of 17. Skeg.
I rolled an 11 on my death save.
Well, you succeeded. That's all that matters.
Blub, blub, blub.
Lucy's, you're still up.
That's too bad. I would like to elemental strike the crap out of this guy. 26, 22, 19. Does the 19 hit?
Yes.
Alright, so that's a total of 20. I can re-roll the last one because power strikes. Total 29 damage.
Oof. All right, he looks about ready to keel over.
Relatable. And that's my
Maybe
turn.
move over so they
Yeah,
can get advantage.
Please, Lucy,
Oh, yeah.
move over.
Yeah, sure.
It's the only way I have a fraction of a chance to hit.
0 is a fraction.
19 to hit.
19 hits.
Oh my god. Nearly minned everything. 9 damage.
9 is enough.
Oh
How-
my god, I actually killed it.
Yep, you got the killing blow. What does it look like?
Fuck, why do you always ask me this shit and I don't know? Considering Deirdre's using a glaive that has reach, she's going to bring it up and take off this thing's head, and then immediately flick her glaive around and smack the head that's been taken off and knock it away into the water away from the body.
Okay then. Grim Reaper style, kill the Efreeti and both head and body poof and turn to ash.
But what
I'm
if the body walks and picks up the head?
I'm also going to immediately run over to Skeg, pull out a potion of healing, and give that to Skeg.
blub 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 glug glug glug.
Oh yeah, there's water here.
Yeah.
We'll just say you were floating up with your head above the water. All right, cool. How much? Sorry, that was loud.
10.
Nice. Wait, isn't it
2d4 plus 2. So 10 total.
Okay. Yes, you are correct.
Skeg, you now have 10 HP. You have more than Uzi, it looks like.
Yeah.
All right. Let's get the hell out of here. Now.
You hear a voice over the intercom. I mean, you hear a voice booming through the dungeon going, "No, that's not fair. No, this is not how this is supposed to go. Could you all kindly just wait there while I summon up another Efreeti to help escort you to the indoctrination chamber? Please hold."
Gelvik yells, "Suck it!" and starts.
Yeah, Deirdre just brings up a hand with the middle finger and says, "Fuck you, motherfucker!" And then he starts pulling Skeg and Usi down the tunnel.
It's
I can take him.
Deirdre just whispers, "No, you can't. Let's get the hell out of here."
Where's that Gino Sphinx? Go stop them!
I wanted to have a talk to you about that. I don't want to be a gyno sphinx anymore.
Anyways, we're just getting the fuck out of here. All while Deirdre just has one hand up in the air with the middle finger and is like, "Fuck you, fuck you, fuck you."
So I do have a question. Like, are we near the door, or what's like? How
Yeah,
far are we from the exit?
that
Is it
far-ish.
is it nighttime? Is it like what's?
You all head down this corridor and up the stairs and out of the mountain proper. If I'm not mistaken, it was like 20 minutes of walking through like a cave, a pretty hot and humid cave to get out of the dungeon proper.
So I don't want to go into the sunlight. So if I get to a place where there's a door and there's sunlight,
There's no door, but like right now, you guys go to the stairs, and that brings you up to an area where there's a hatch that gets to a natural cave tunnel.
okay.
The cave tunnel is, if I'm not, I can't remember how long it was, but it's a pretty long cave tunnel. And
Okay.
that
Yeah.
cave eventually reaches the outside. So it's less a door and more as you approach the opening of the cave, you would see. I mean, let's roll for it. Let's see what time of day it is.
Okay. Because if he starts seeing sort of the hint of sunlight, he's gonna slow down.
It is 2 in the afternoon. The sun is bright.
As everybody is approaching the exit and rushing, Gelvik kind of slows down and no longer runs and is walking and getting slower and slower.
What are you doing? Hurry up.
I think I should stay here for the evening. It's more comfortable for me in here.
This place is horrible.
Deirdre just grabs his arm and starts pulling. It's like, no, we need to get out of here. That guy's going to show up. More Efreeti are going to show up. You're going to get your ass handed to. And then you're going to lose,
No. I think I'll just stay here for the evening. It's fine. It's fine.
Spells.
I say what? I'm fine. I'm fine.
No. You're coming. Come on.
No.
Okay, you can stay. We're bringing Whelm. I'd like to grab Whelm.
No. I no. Whelm is the one who wants to stay here. I think we should just stay here, and Whelp and I will have a very nice evening. And when the sun
Whelm
goes,
not like the light?
What kind of coward ass hammer is this thing?
Hey, Whelm, go in the bag of holding. It's dark.
Who are you calling a coward? I don't think that's fair. I mean, Whelp saved all of your butts.
You're scared of the sun.
I mean, I don't like it either. It's really bright.
Well, it's not really the sun. I'm not scared of the sun. Not the sun, but But I just don't want to go out into the big outdoors. It's just not as comfortable. I'm a dwarf and all, and I belong underground.
So while this is going on, do I want to do this? Do I want to do this?
Well, I'm still
Um,
trying to grab for Whelp with a
Oh,
14 in athletics.
should I make a roll? What should I roll?
Either athletics or acrobatics.
Your choice.
Oh
wow.
my god. Yeah. There you go.
While this is happening, Deirdre is going to put a hand on Gelvic's shoulder and be like, "Come on, Gelvic, we need to get out of here. It'll be better once we're out of the sun. I mean, you don't want to leave your friends, right? You don't want to be left behind and be put in danger." And I'm going to cast Friends on Gelvic.
Does that have a save?
I have advantage on all charisma checks towards you. I want to try and diplomacy to basically be like, Gelvic, come on, you don't want to stay here. It's dangerous. It's a bad idea. I mean, really, do you want to stay here and risk Whelm being taken away from you? You have no spells. And like, you just acquired Whelm. It's so important to you, isn't it?
So
So
friends
is that
doesn't.
like a persuasion check? Is that like an opposed check or something? How do we?
We can do it that way, yeah. Because friends, what it does, it doesn't charm you outright. It just makes you more susceptible to, like, yeah, what she's saying makes sense, and gives her like advantage on
Yes.
talking you out of things.
Yeah, basically.
So we could do it as an opposed persuasion versus probably
Stubbornness?
Insight.
Versus stubbornness. Well, although Skeg grabbed the hammer out of my hand, so I'm
That
really
also
like,
happened, yeah.
yeah, I'm not, I'm,
I'd say
I
you have
mean,
disadvantage on that too, because you just lost your
yeah,
hammer, and it's like, wait, nope. Which that doesn't break attunement. You're still attuned to the weapon
right,
or
yeah.
anything. He's just holding the weapon away from you.
So you want me to roll an insight check with
Insight,
disadvantage?
yeah, with disadvantage against Daedral's persuasion with advantage.
11.
23.
God.
Oh my god! You're like,
Come
oh,
on,
that makes
friend,
sense.
let's go
Well,
out.
okay, but only if Skeg lets me have my whelp back.
Skeg, return Whelm, and then we'll get out of here.
Okay, but if he resists again, I'm taking the hammer and I'm not giving it back.
He's not going to resist. He's our friend. We're heading out of here to safety.
Hey, here's your hammer.
Gelvik takes the hammer and kind of cradles it like a little baby.
And Deirdre just keeps her hand on Gelvik as we head outside. The cantrip only lasts for a minute, but it's long enough for us to get outside into the sunlight.
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure if I remember. Let me put you guys back on the title screen because I want to. I think there's a lot of forest, so you could like. Oh, there's no forest. No, that doesn't affect forest at all.
He's just very uncomfortable. It doesn't actually cause
Yeah.
fear in him. He has a dislike of being outdoors in the open,
Is that
and so
agoraphobia?
yeah.
Yeah,
I
he
mean,
basically has agoraphobia.
Well,
he just
we
now
got him outside.
yeah, he just gets disadvantage on a bunch of checks, and so yeah.
Yeah. So a minute later, you kind of snap out of it as the friend's enchantment disappears, and you're like, she just used magic on you.
Hey, how'd we get out here so fast?
Well, you agreed to come out because you didn't want Whelm to be lost and it was dangerous and like you didn't want to risk it. It's too important to you.
Oh, okay, if you say so. I just don't remember that last bit very well.
You were a little distracted because, Skeg tried to take Whelm, but then Skeg returned it when you agreed to come out. So, water under the bridge, right?
Gelvik gives Skeg the evil eye.
Listen.
Also,
it won't be water under the bridge. It'll be ale under the bridge. I'll get you a pint.
Oh, ale. Well, I'm all for that.
Also, I am sorry, Deirdre's kind of a manipulative bitch at points.
No, it's totally fine. I'm good with it.
Got you outside.
All right, and you guys head back, and it's a pretty long travel. They all want to go back to their starting point. Which did we put it in Waterdeep or Baldur's Gate?
I think it was Waterdeep.
I
I'm
think
pretty
it
sure it
was
was
Waterdeep.
Waterdeep.
Yeah.
Oh.
So you all are heading back to Waterdeep, and Skeg, where are you from? Sorry, not Skeg, Gelvik.
I am from, let's say Candlekeep.
Okay, that's further north from.
I'm just naming place. It doesn't really matter. Just a different place from where they're from. I have to have a reason to
Yeah.
not go back with them.
Yeah, so they're all talking about going back to the guild this, the guild that, and the mission to return the weapons. None of that really rings a bell to you because you're not from the guild.
Yeah. Everyone, I want to kind of mention something. I think we might have a bit of a misunderstanding.
What?
Well, I know you're all very happy and you're talking about your guild and all of that, but I'm not sure how this mix-up occurred and all that. And I'm really sorry about it, but I don't really belong to your guild, so I'm gonna head down the road the other way and make my way
What?
back to where my house is, back in Candlekeep. And it was really nice adventuring with you. And I'll bet if a bard ever listened to this tale, they would spread your adventurous glory far and wide. Good day.
Deirdre just steps in front of Gelvik and is like, no.
Eh,
You're not part of the guild.
and yoink the hammer?
Not this time.
All right. Whoa. Okay, listen. I'm going to point out something. We were hired to return these weapons to their owners. If you don't come with us, let me talk, please. I'm not trying to take it away from you, okay? But if you come with us, you can talk to Whelm's previous owner, and I'm sure you can come to some kind of agreement. But if you don't come with us, you'll be labeled a thief of Whelm, and you'll be hunted for it, and some adventurer, probably from our guild, is going to come and try and kill you for it. So wouldn't it make more sense to come back, talk to that person, come to an agreement, than risk having a bounty on your head for the rest of your life?
Well, I'm not sure how you get the idea that I'm a thief. I mean, aside from the fact that that's what you all are as well for taking the weapons that you took, but that's beside the point. I don't want to make any accusations.
We're
Uh,
returning them.
uh, to the mountain where you stole them from?
No, they were stolen from the mountain. We're returning them to
Uh,
the rightful owners.
that's not the story that Whelp told me. I've been looking for Whelp for all of my life. I have been tasked by my clan to find our ancestral weapon, and now I have found it. I would maintain that the previous owner of Whelp is my great great grandpappy. Shaven beard, long fork, stonecutter.
Okay. But I am going to point out there is someone who currently believes that they own Whelm. If you don't go and at least discuss this mix up with that person, they are going to mark you as a thief due to the misunderstanding.
Well, that's all well and good, but it's a little bit out of my way.
It's
Actually,
going to endanger your home.
I finished looking up the Sword Coast map. You guys are near Mount Hote now, which is north of Neverwinter.
Okay.
So Waterdeep is to the south of that, and
Yeah.
you have to keep
And
going south to go to
yeah, it's
Candlekeep. So
Candlekeep. Yeah.
it's in the
Oh.
way.
Oh, sorry. I
Amazing.
got turned around. Well, let's travel some more then.
Sounds great. I'm sure you can
We're just
figure out
discussing this on our way
misunderstanding.
there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm I'm sure you can figure out this misunderstanding with the person who wrongfully believes that Whelm belongs to them, but you have to discuss this and come up with an agreement, or else it'll endanger you and your home if he thinks that you're a thief.
Well, never let it be said that the Stonecutter clan is unreasonable.
So we head to Waterdeep.
I guess we do.
All right. Well, you head to Waterdeep, and you're gonna have to. What are you gonna offer to the owner of Whelm to give up the weapon, or how are you gonna convince him that the magic weapon should go back to its proper owners? Which you do have Whelm on your side, basically going, yeah. So he belongs to the Mighty Hammer clan, and would prefer being in the hands of dwarves.
Yeah, I mean, I don't have anything to offer.
That's not true, actually.
What's not true?
Didn't we, like, just make a buttload of gold?
Oh,
Oh,
well,
yes.
yes, but Gelvik said he didn't want any of that. So, you know, he
Wait,
doesn't
wait, wait.
consider that his. The only thing that he considers his is Whelp.
Would it be in the guild's interest to loan Gelvik some gold in return for either a stint in the guild or joining the guild, so that Whelm would be what would you call it? My mind is trying to think of something that isn't marketing ploy.
He would be an associate of the guild and require being called on if his assistance was needed.
Yeah, like an alliance. Would it
A free
be
agent.
beneficial for the guild to help out the owner of Whelm, or possible owner?
So,
Show has the right word, contractor.
Yes.
I mean, I'm like, you know, me personally as a person, I could think of like 5 different angles but Gelvik is not that smart, so he's listening to what you're saying. He's shaking his head. Yes, that sounds fantastic. Yes, I like it. Yes, let's tell them that.
Because basically Skeg is a gladiator, and, well, of course you want people who are good with strange weapons. It makes for good show, and sometimes you have to go around places and punch them in the face, and then they give you back what they owe you, and everything's great.
Oh, you like punching people in the face?
Okay, well, sometimes it's the stomach, depends on how tall they are.
Well, of course, yes.
Yes, the dwarf knows this, of course.
Yes. Also, I saw you do that butt thing, and that worked pretty well too.
Yeah, I need to go wash myself.
So, what are you offering the owner of Whelp?
Gelvik's share of the gold that was recovered from the mountain,
Okay.
and a basically he'll
Join the guild.
he'll be an associate that can be called upon when the use of Whelp is needed.
Okay. Who's helming the diplomacy of this?
Deirdre.
Not Gelvik.
The persuasion? Not
Yes.
Skeg. I have a +1.
So,
Daydream?
fun fact, Deirdre is not trained in persuasion, guys.
I mean,
I think I have the highest.
I mean, Gelvik is a 5, but he's just not good at it.
What does Usis have?
Pillows.
Usis has pillows.
Yeah.
My persuasion. I am actually trained in persuasion. It's 3.
I might have
Right.
the highest.
I have a
Gelvik
5.
has the highest, but yeah, I have
Also-
a 5. But Gelvik just is not as smooth as he won't be able to make a good case, because really he just wants Whelp and he doesn't want to have to sacrifice anything.
You could aid Deirdre as she
Yeah,
makes
you
this
can do that.
persuasion.
What's up?
Okay,
Ty?
I'll do that.
No, one of my roommates got a bunch of pillows that their work was gonna throw out, and so came home with a large garbage bag full of nothing but square decorative pillows. I took 4 of them. They're on my bed.
Amazing.
Okay, 3 of them are on my bed. One's in my lap right now. I feel called out. I get called out by dragon-looking things in all of our games for having horns.
All right,
soft.
19. It takes a while, and it it requires a bit of work with the rest of your guild contacts as well to smooth things over. Luckily, because you're returning 2 of the 2 other weapons, you have 2 patrons there who basically paid you what they promised as well, which gives you more clout to kind of smooth things over with the third owner about losing Whelm. Um, he does require that Gelvik be on call for showcasing the weapon, and basically, like, I still technically own the rights to the weapon, but you're just using it on loan. Uh,
Okay. And as a show of good faith, Gelvik will give the supposed owner of the of Whelm a book of religious proverbs from Gelvik's clan, but it's the same like misquoted proverbs.
uh-huh.
It's the
Yeah.
same bad scripture as what Gelvik was spouting.
That makes sense.
Yeah.
The collectors actually promise to grant them whatever you desire if it is within their power to do so.
Ooh.
So you have 2 collectors who have basically promised whatever the fuck you want that they can cover.
Hmm.
You could just leave that as an IOU if you want.
Probably a good
Especially
idea.
considering you're part of a guild, so it's like the guild now has 2 IOUs from 2 very wealthy people. Speaking of the guild, um, the first thing you notice when you arrived was that your guild leader was gone with one of the children that you guys managed to save in another adventure.
I'm sorry, what?
Ruby and Indigo Star are not in the guild hall. When asked, they were going out to deal with some minor problem in Daggerford, but since then there's apparently been news about some kind of war with the Red Wizards there, and they haven't heard from her since.
We have to go save the crystal gems, don't we?
Do you guys remember who Indigo Star is?
Nope.
Oh
Do you
shit, that was
remember
the.
when the kid who was being used as the battery, then we had to save it from a dragon who wanted to eat the kid?
Baby
Nope.
Duracell.
I don't think I was in this.
No, you weren't.
Okay. I'm not expected to know this then.
Yeah, no, you are correct. Yeah, that's Indigo Star. So that's where we'll go on a break.
Be right back, guys.
Back in just a
Yeah.
few minutes. Alright, and now that it's just, well, me, I would like to thank all of our patrons before we go on break. Jesus Mendoza, Alien Burb, Zayoko Hawken, Nicholas, Snanji, Shomaru, The Web Coders, Gex's Chamberlain, Pyrolytic, Phosphine, Scott Dunsmore, Stephen Larson, Me and Midair, Aster, Joker's Wild, Tess, Matt B, DM Samuel, Kelly Ruiz, Udies, John Blair, Jorgmir, Gunk, Keora, and Chromos. Thank you very much for your support, and we'll be back in just a few minutes.